Just 2 or 3 each. Seijin, couple simple ones first. When you said at the beginning, how was your today? How was your day? Not today.
How was your day?
How was your day? You could say, how was today? How was today? Not, you cannot say your today. It is better to, I think, just say, how was your day? You could also say, how was today?
I used to say, how have you been last week? Is it right?
Sounds. How have you been?
Yeah, how have you been? Just how have you been?
How have you been? Is best, yeah. You said I could meet him. I think you're talking about Ban Ki-moon. Ban Ki-moon? I could meet him. It would sound a lot better to say I got a chance or I had a chance to meet him. You were talking about the big supermarkets. They will more care about the expiration date. They will care more. They will care more about the expiration date. And you said for growing up their vegetables, just take out the word up. Growing up is only used for people, maybe animals, but mostly just people to grow up, to get older. Misun, you said Northeast Asia is followed by Europe. In the chart, as you see, you said Northeast Asia is followed by Europe, but I think you want to say follows Europe, right? Europe is followed by Northeast Asia. To be followed by means if A is followed by B, A is first, and then B is second, right? Do you understand? Yeah. If you wanted, or you could say A follows B. So you could change followed by to follows, or you can switch the order, whichever.
In that case, B is the first.
A follows B,
Yes.
B is first. A is followed by B,
Right.
A is first. You said amount difference of food waste. I would say the difference in the amount of food waste. The difference in, a lot of times we say the difference in their revenue from last year to this year. The difference in, or the difference between. In this case, I would say the difference in the amount of food waste. And last you said, I'm not sure American situation. You would want to say, I'm not sure of, or I'm not sure about. I'm not sure of, or here I would say, I'm not sure about the American situation. I'm not sure about means I don't know, right? I don't know well. Ted, just a couple for you. He had a kind of schedule. Sounds very strange. He was busy? Or you were talking about he had a kind of schedule. I think he was busy.
He was busy.
Yeah. Or he had a prior commitment.
Yeah.
So a lot of times in that situation, Koreans sometimes use the word appointment, but even that sounds a little bit unnatural. Appointment is, I would not say that. He was busy is the easiest way to say it. And you said covered by the medias. Media never is plural. It's just media. EK, when he still took office. I would say when he still was in office. When he still was in office. When you take office, it is only talking about the time to take office, to go into office. But after that, he is in office. Was he still in office? When he still was in office.
Situation.
Yeah. To take office is only talking about the action of going into office. You said raise rice. Don't really raise rice. You raise animals. You grow rice. Not grow up. Just grow. And you said I grind my fruit. maybe you want to say blend? Grind sounds like you're grinding something up into little tiny pieces with something like that. Also, you say I grind my teeth. Don't grind your teeth. That is bad. Grind coffee. Coffee grinder. That is called a grinder, but the fruit machine is usually called a blender, right? So you blend the fruit. And last one you said, therefore I cooked all. I think everything. I cooked everything instead of all. Suyeon, you said, I'm not sure you are very familiar with this topic. You just want to make sure you use the word if. I'm not sure if you are very familiar with this topic. Earlier, you would say, I'm not sure about the American situation. I don't know. But here you're saying, I'm not sure if you are familiar with this topic. I don't know. Yes or no. If. You cannot say, I'm not sure if American situation, because that's not a yes or no thing. But either we are familiar with this topic, yes or no. So you would say if. I'm not sure if you know this, but I'm not sure if you're familiar about this topic, because it is a yes or no. And you said to heal and reduce the stress. That's fine, but I would say maybe relieve is better than reduce. Also, you would not say the. To reduce stress or to relieve stress. To heal and relieve stress is maybe better than reduce. And you said people can be aware of. And Eugene, when I saw him, he's really like grandfather. You said that at the beginning. That sounds very Korean to me. Maybe because of the word ajushi, I'm not sure. Or halabaji. He's really like grandfather. You could say when I saw him, first you wouldn't say he's really like. If you said he's really like a grandfather, you're talking about his actions and his personality. If you could say when I saw him, he really looked like a grandfather. To look like is talking about his appearance. But even that, later on at the end you just said old. I think that would be the most natural way. He looks really old. Yeah, he looks really old instead of he really looks like a grandfather.
So if you say like looks like grandfather, that means he looks like my grandfather, including relations.
If you say he's like a grandfather, okay. Sometimes we might say he's like a grandfather to me. He's like a father to me. He's like a grandfather to me. Probably more common to say like a father. But that's talking about his personality. If he looks like, so you can say he really looks like my grandfather means resembles the amasayo, right? He really looks like my grandfather. If you say he really looks like a grandfather, it sounds a little strange because we would say he looks really old. So we would not really say he looks like a grandfather. What is a grandfather to us? I think it's a difference in translation between Korean and English, I think. And you said so perfectly shaped with large size. You would not say with large size. Large size is not something that you have. You could say so perfectly shaped and large would be the easiest one. Also, the fact that you said large size is a little repetitive. We would only really use those two words together if you were talking about like the fast food menu or something. Large size, please. Large size. Just large is enough because we already know large refers to size. So perfectly shaped and large would sound the best. Any questions? No questions? Alrighty.